Commanders really saw Martavis Bryant for 1 week and decided to trade their first-round receiver to a division rival. That's Aura, folks.
Like dude, I literally went to our FK the night of the name Redskins getting retired and put up a sign that says HTTR forever. I hate the trash of Commander's name, but hating on the new ownership and wanting us to lose is all bro. You should want the burgundy and gold to win NDC.
Yo, what up? Welcome to your new favorite Friday show. Fandom has no intelligence. Every week we're going to open up with two crazy takes. We're going to put it as the opening of the show for you to read and for you to listen what someone actually tweeted. And that one is actually a whole week old with the Martavis Bryant. It wasn't even drama. It was just mind-blowing how we thought this guy was going to come in there and contribute and be the number 2 cornerback, which is crazy. And the other one, somebody actually, what they said, went to RFK when the Commander's name was revealed and put a sign in the grass that said HTTR. And I think they capping because, if you know RFK, it's actually gated. So unless they put it on the outside of the gate, either way, that is insane because there's nowhere to park. So they must have jumped out and just put a stake in the ground. But either here nor there. South, what is good? We got smoke. This is our tandem on Fridays. We actually going to be coming at 5 p.m. Throughout the season, but this time today we started a little early. We're going to get out here a little early. But fandom has no intelligence, man. Welcome. What's up, South?
Oh, man. Good to be back on TV where I belong. You know.
What's good, Smoke?
What's up, man? Nothing, man. Good to be back with you, brother. Just ready for this new season. Didn't start off the way I thought, but hey, man, let's get back into it.
Yeah. Speaking of didn't start off the way we thought, we definitely gonna get into that. Ash, what's good, Ash? How you feeling, man? Radar is in the building. What's good? Radar. I actually wanted to pull up because I know the injury report had came out. We're not sure about Newton. I don't think Newton is playing, right? I don't think he's playing. This week they said they'll see, but he's been limited, and you might just want him to be fully healthy. He'll have an extra couple days next year, couple days next week because we play on Monday night. So maybe that's when he finally he makes his debut. Clean Furrow, he popped up on there today, and so did Quan Martin with the hamstring. All three of those guys are questionable. So just with that, Smoke, are you concerned about any? I mean, I know we're not concerned about Newton, right? I mean, I'll wait for South with that one, right? Let's go to Quan and Furrow. How are you feeling about those guys just popping up today on the injury report?
And what was Quan injury?
Hamstring.
Oh, man. Hey, I think safety, hey, like I would love to see Quan out there. I'm surprised that he popped up today. But I believe in that room. I keep seeing Defoe tweeting stuff, and I think he's ready for his opportunity again. Yeah, so you know what I mean? I'm not too concerned if Quan got a miss this week, knowing Percy back there, Chen, and then also Defoe. So I'm not going to be too concerned with that one.
You say Percy?
Yeah, I mean Percy.
Captain Percy. Captain Percy.
Captain Percy.
Captain Percy.
Put some respect on his name.
Captain
Shout
Percy.
Out to Slim. Shout out to
Slim, man. No Percy gang in the building for sure, man. AJ, hey, go ahead, man. Last week he called me Gerald Levert, right? This week he's saying we got radio faces. And I told him I wear white tee better than anybody he knows. So yeah, get your game up, man. South, Jerzon Newton, man. What's good?
What about him? What about him? All I'm hearing is, and I gave him a nickname. Some of y'all know watching Phil 2.0.
Oh gosh.
That's who he is. Haven't stepped on the field, no snaps. He's almost ready. Oh, he's almost ready. I've been hearing that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He got no preseason snaps. Still hasn't seen the field yet. Always on the injury report. I don't know, man. Until he does something, he's on my watch list for Phil 2.0 for real. Because at least Phil's playing now. It only took him 3 years, but he's playing. The injury report. So obviously Newton's on there. Quan, I don't think he'll play. Hamstring. I don't know if you want to mess with that. And Farrell, he wasn't even on the injury report the last 2 days. So like,
he just popped up today, so I don't know what's all that about. So we definitely gonna see. Cheddar Bob, what's good, bro? Welcome. Smoke, what you think about all that, Smoke? I don't agree with him at all, man. Actually, I think that's an unintelligent take, to be honest.
It sure should, man. Like, come on, man. We talking about this guy. We knew that we drafted coming off of surgery. I'd rather for them to take the precautionary approach, man. This is an investment right now. Like we're not gonna bring up other guys in that room, but we all know who we talking about. Well, hey, he's the replacement. So take your time. Take your time.
Who we talking about?
Oh, yeah. Phantom has no intelligence. That's what
who we talking about, Smoke?
We know, man.
You talking about Johnny Blaze
in that room. Yeah.
Talking about Johnny Blaze.
Listen,
Johnny Blaze.
Listen, I've been on the trade him train for it's probably been a year and a half now. I'm fine.
Look, the belt is here.
Get him out of here.
That John looks sweet. The rookie of the week championship belt.
Oh, that is cool.
Hey man, let's keep it here, right?
Yeah.
Put some W's with it.
Keep stacking them joints.
Juan, what's good? Juan is ready. This is Juan time of year, right? This is Juan time of year. Ninja X, I think it might be your first time coming. We definitely appreciate you coming through. Continue to come through, man. I think Newton will be good. Just gotta see him. Yeah, man, we do. We definitely gotta see him on the field, and hopefully we're able to see him at least by Arizona, right? I mean, that'll end up being 4 games. They didn't put him on a pup, so I'm expecting they at least thought he'll be back by Arizona. So just get him healthy, man. I don't think he's winning. I don't think he's tipping the bar for us winning or for us losing. Benjamin, what's good, man? Yeah, man, it's up. It's definitely up. All right, let's get into these. Let's get into it, man. Let's start off with Smoke with the Commanders coordinators game plan this week. Let's start with Witt, and then we'll go to Cliff.
Man, Witt. I'm watching Witt this week. 37.
Hold on.
Hey, listen, like, nah, man.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Hey, I can't, man. I can't. Like, I literally said coming into this season, I wouldn't see a Buffalo style drubbing, which I didn't see, but the points matched it. The points matched it. I can't have that again. I cannot have that again. You got to get this defense right. You got to get it right. We got to make tackles and stuff like that, man. He could put together a game plan, but if the player's not out there executing, making tackles, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Hey, so Joe Witt, I want to see you, kind of mimic what made Daniel Jones struggle against you in his career while y'all were in Dallas and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure he still has those same issues. They say Daniel Jones don't like to throw when it's zone sitting there and stuff like that. Maybe this is a game for more zone. Stuff like that, simulated pressures. So Witt, I believe in you, man. I know, that was a seasoned team we faced week 1. I let that one go Sunday night. And I hope the team did too. Just build from it, though. Build from it. That's all I want from Witt, man. Just build from it.
So Smoke, we was a lot of us was kind of tough on Cliff after the game, right? Until we was able to watch the actual film. Like, all right, he ain't called a bad game. He called a pretty good game. I think he took care of Jaden. I don't think he panicked. He threw the ball 51 straight times when we went down. You know what I mean? So he showed some poise too. What does he have to do better to build on a relationship between him and Jaden for it to look a little more crisp out there on Sunday?
Um, I I think we need to run the ball a little bit more. Like I'm not saying early and often, but we gotta find a way to,
Oh my God.
implement the run, man. Because last week I looked up the stats. I didn't know Aaron Jones had 14 carries for 94 yards, but they had
Yeah.
26 as a team. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then our rushing numbers looked a little more inflated last week
Mhm.
because of Jada, which is going to be the case. But I'm talking about running backs. I want my running backs to get 25 or more carries,
Yeah.
and I want to keep them dudes off the field. So easy stuff. Keep it simple. I said it last week. Keep it simple, Cliff. We got to watch the progression of our future. I mean, of our quarterback. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like franchise guy. So I just want to say, keep it simple, Cliff. Run the ball, and we should beat these dudes, man. It should be no ifs, ands, or buts. This got to
For
be a
sure.
total team effort. Total
For
team
sure, man. Benjamin, you got to relax. Benjamin say Witt looking like a defensive EB right now.
effort.
You got to tweet that, bro. Nah, don't tweet that. Don't tweet that. Don't tweet that. Ninja says Giants would be a piece of cake. Trust me, they better be. Smoke, will you sing part-time lover? As you wildin'. Bucks will be in a divisional round at least. Yeah, man, they definitely a playoff team. You know, they playoff team last year. They did lose a couple pieces in the secondary, and also a couple players are down. So it's gonna be a test for them on Sunday to see if that secondary can hold up against the Lions. But I definitely think we played a playoff caliber team. We can implement the run if we don't get behind on the scoreboard. That's one of the things that we haven't been able to do, South. I mean, shoot, for the last whoever amount of years to be able to get up, have a lead going into the fourth quarter, so we can kind of, dial up some stuff to put more pressure and be able to run the ball. But for us that for the Commanders, who are some money players for you on the offense and defensive side?
We keeping it simple, just like Big Simp. I'm gonna shout him out in a minute here. But Terry
Yeah.
gotta go. He gotta have a good game because we was throwing it to 4 targets. Come on, Cliff. We got to get Terry involved, and Jaden obviously has to have a better game throwing the ball. Those two guys. We're keeping it simple. And then on the defense spot, like Simp said, Benjamin St. Juice, he's 6'3". He's 6'3". It was his birthday. It don't matter today. He got to have a good game because I'm assuming he's going to be on Neighbors. I don't know if he's going to shadow him or not.
No.
Well, they had St. Juice on Mike Evans last week, so I don't know if he's going to shadow him or not. But
better than that.
I mean, we got Mike
I mean, we'll
Davis
see, man.
and Noah out there. So our defensive backfield's got to have a good game. I honestly feel like our D-line will actually still get pressure this week. They just got to finish. So I don't want to give them the money. I said I gave them the money picks last week, and they I was right, but they didn't finish the job. But yeah,
No, they ain't finished the job at all.
but yeah,
At all. What about on the defensive side, South?
St. Juice.
Okay. Money player, St.
Money
Juice.
player, St. Juice. And probably him and Frankie Luvu, probably because I want to say he's going to be blitzing Daniel Jones probably 1 out of every 3 plays. So he got to get home and make the tackle and get him down, or else he's going to scramble and do what got him paid against
We
us.
will definitely see. Benjamin says that we missing a home run hitting running back as a star to be Rob. Not, and I need Austin Eckler to get the rock. Yeah, I would love to get Austin Eckler to get the a couple more rushes, but he's not the home run guy is, and I think they knew that. I think they knew that in the in the preseason because they was trying so hard to get I just forgot his name just that fast. The wide receiver they try to convert to running back. Kaz Allen, trying to get Kaz Allen to take running back snaps. So they know they mentioned that. Ninja say BSJ 2-pick game, book it. All right, let's see.
You see?
Longest career run, 27 yards. What's up, Merle? What's good, man? D-line was second in pressures last week. Need to finish. Yep. The defense graded extremely high on a lot of metrics last year, but I mean, last game as far as pressures is concerned, and also win rates. I think we were third and win rate, but we couldn't finish, and that is what we need to do. Smoke. That's what the Vikings did all last week. They were flying around the football. We were flying around the football, but we was not finishing. But the Vikings did finish. But before I get to you, Smoke, and we look at some sneaky players, let me show y'all this. What South was just talking about.
You stinks 3. I missed that juice.
Can y'all hear it?
I want to get on you. It's your birthday. I don't give a damn today. I don't care if it's your birthday. It's football. God damn it. You can't even look. You can't. Every time somebody looking at you, you 6'3". Why you can't play like you 6'3"? Why you 6'3" as a corner? Look behind you. Look up. Look.
Man.
You could have had an interception some type of way, man. You're 6'3". Don't do all these daggone celebrations on my team. I missed that juice.
Oh man, bro, that is hilarious. Like Simple, he knocked that joint down, man. Simple knocked that joint down for sure. You're 6'3". I don't care if it's your birthday. All right, man. That's so crazy, man. So we know who we got, right? We got Daniel Jones, of course. We got Neighbors. We got Lawrence. Like we got those money players that we definitely know about. But who are some sneaky players that could have big games against us? Smoke?
I'm gonna start on the offensive side, and Wan'Dale Robinson. Last week I felt that we struggled against motion, and that's their motion guy, Wan'Dale Robinson. That's either him motion across the formation or motion to the backfield, whatever it is. But last week he had 12 targets, 6 catches for 44 yards. Yeah, it don't sound, you know what I mean, the yards ain't there, but Daniel Jones was looking for him quite often. So I just feel like, and we tend to, struggle against smaller, like scat guys and stuff like that. So just find them, keep an eye on them, and lock them down. Take them 12 targets down to 6. That's my offensive guy that I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Defensive wise, Tyler Nubin. Tyler Nubin had a decent game on Sunday. You know what I mean? Round the football, 6 tackles, 5 solo. So yeah, man, and he a rookie, a young guy. And I loved him coming out of college. I hated the fact he went to the blue people. But nah, man, I got my eyes on Tyler Nubin, man, because he seems to be around the ball. You know what I mean? So, yep, those are my 2 right there, Wan'Dale and Tyler Nubin.
Ninja says there's no way Danny Crimes doesn't multiple times. Mike Davis taking a CB2 after Sunday. Yeah, we'll see, man. I think it's going to be him and Igbo. They might going to be, subbing those guys in and out. We definitely going to see what that looks like. Slayton always seem to have yeah, he does, man. It's always it's all about offense against Giants. They want to score more than 20 points. But South, what are some concerns that you have? Let's just kind of talk some open stuff. Some concerns you have about the Giants going into this game.
Just like fundamentals. I know Smoke said Wan'Dale, but and they hugely downgraded with Singletary, but it's those type of guys that will come into playing us and they'll have a career day. And as fans, I know it drives me nuts because I'll be at home like, we letting this dude have a career day. Like I remember last year when we played the Dolphins, the dude named was Andrew Van Ginkel. They was talking about he never had a pick, a fumble, a sack. Guess what? He did all those in the same game against us. All of them, same day. And I'm at home like, man, why? How do we let these dudes who've never had nothing their whole career in the NFL come and play us and look like a superstar, Hall of Famer? So probably like Devin Singletary, I think they got to contain the run and make Danny Dimes one-dimensional, make him throw the ball. And if they do that, we can win. But for some reason, if Devin Singletary starts going crazy,
yeah, man, because just like watching the tape, man, like he's not, he's not going to give you 100 all-purpose yards every game, but he's still an NFL running back. He still has a little pop, right? He still can break one for 15, 20 yards. And he showed some of his quickness last week, but the Vikings was just all over it, right? They were finishing around the line of scrimmage. They were tackling. They were completing a play. And they didn't let him, I don't even know if he broke any tackles last week. I don't really remember him breaking any tackles last week. That's the same thing with Daniel Jones. It's not letting him get comfortable, right? Not letting him get in a groove of scrambling and then, late on the game, forcing us to move up and him beating us over the top. We have to keep him contained. And they have to stay in their lanes. And I'm looking for Allen and Payne to have a good game. So staying on our side, Smoke, on the defensive side, which player have to, whatever you want to say, have to have a big game for us to come out victorious?
I'm gonna start with my D line as a unit. Like everyone that touches the field on that defensive line. I don't care if you're Mathis, I don't care if you're Jamin Davis, I don't care who you are. When you step on that field, you funnel him in that pocket. Don't let him get outside that pocket. And once you funnel him in, start closing it in. Because he's still nervous about the action at his feet. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coming off an ACL injury and stuff like that. He's still nervous with the stuff that's crawling at him. So yeah, man, I want to see my whole line, whoever touches that defensive line, just bring havoc. Bring havoc. I'm putting it on the unit, the defensive line.
I'm looking for Wagner to bounce back, like Tim said. What's up, Tim? Like he started off real slow, and I was making the jokes like he was studying for one of them chemistry tests, and he just came out slow and sluggish. You know what I'm saying? The second half, he did get a little bit better. I mean, and he had a quiet 10 tackles. You know what I mean? So just imagine if he looks, how he looked last year, right? I need him to be quicker. I don't know, man. He seemed more cleanup, and Luvu was more in attack mode. But I need both of those guys in attack mode. So I do need more energy. I would love to have more energy from Bobby Wagner. So I can't get the over unders. Like I don't have a count, so it's not letting me get over unders. I know you probably got them loaded up. You got them loaded up. But
hold on 1 second.
The big thing about this show, everyone in the comments, is that every week everyone is going to bring a take that you heard, a crazy take, either on a timeline or in spaces or whatever, that was just wild and crazy, unintelligent. And we're just going to say it and talk about it. Don't say the person's name. We're just going to talk about that take, because fandom absolutely has no intelligence. So anybody in the chat, if you heard something wild and crazy, just put it in the comment section, and we definitely going to say it. But let's go ahead, Souf. Give me something that you heard this week that was unintelligent.
I heard Malik Neighbors showed up on their injury report, I think sometime this week. And I heard that because Malik Neighbors and Jaden Daniels were friends, that Malik Neighbors were going to sit this game out.
Whoa. That's crazy.
I heard he was going to sit this game out because Jaden Daniels and Malik Neighbors are friends. And Malik Neighbors don't want to overshadow Jaden Daniels in this game. So I heard he's gonna sit down.
Yeah, that is insane. He's definitely playing, right? He's a full participant today. He's definitely playing. And they also got that bet that they fake squashed. So I guarantee that bet is probably still on. That they had. So he's definitely gonna play, and he definitely is gonna want to go off, right? And if he has a game like he had last week by averaging like 3 to 4 yards of separation and not getting the football, that whole, the comments he made last week about I don't know what's going on back there, it's gonna get even worse. Right? It's gonna get even worse if he's not getting the football and he's running butt naked over, because he said we got a great secondary. That's what he said, Smoke.
Neighbors?
Yeah, he said we got a great secondary.
Yeah, a great one for him to torch. That's what he looked at. He looked at the film and saw opportunity. So of course he's gonna go to the microphone and say, "Yeah, I respect their secondary. They pretty good over there." Like, nah, yeah, we professionals, but that don't mean we good professionals. So, nah, man, we all know that's the elephant in the room, man. That daggone secondary.
Oh man, definitely appreciate the stars, Kayla. Definitely appreciate you. Kayla said, I was told the Vikings beating the 49ers. Look, this Sam Darnold hype has to, like,
it's gonna stop this week,
bruh. This Sam Darnold hype is insane. Kayla, definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much. And tonight, I believe it is at 10 o'clock, Kayla, I think. Command time, 10 o'clock. They're gonna have the chosen one from the Giants community, good dude. Gonna be in there with Caleb and DT tonight at 10 o'clock. Or I think it's 9 o'clock. So definitely tap into that. We got another one. Aaron says neighbors saying we have a great Saturday. Oh, yeah, that's definitely worst take of the week. yeah, and it's at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. Smoke, what did you hear this week, Smoke?
I was in the Blue People space 2 days ago. Shout out to Kayla. She was in there too. Yeah, they're pretty done. I heard trade away Dexter Lawrence.
Oh.
Trade away Dexter Lawrence. Get assets, because they're looking at how the Rams rebuilt their team. Oh, what does the Rams? They never traded Aaron Donald. Dexter Lawrence, the best D tackle on their team, possibly one of the top
in the
3
league.
in the NFL. Yes.
Yeah.
So you would want to trade Dexter Lawrence because they know that a new GM is coming.
Right.
They want to bottom out. The fan base wants to bottom out. And that's why I say, man, there's no way we can lose to this game, man. So yeah, that right there, what I heard is that trade Dexter Lawrence, get multiple picks, and do it like the Rams did it. What? That don't make sense. So yeah, that's my hot take, man, that I done heard this week, man. So them dudes, they all over the place. Daniel Jones, they asking, another one. Michael Penix. What was your record prediction before the draft? Well, after we did the draft, 6 wins, 7 wins. Well, if we would have got Michael Penix, what would the record prediction been? 7 wins, 8 wins. So getting Michael Penix is only worth 1 game, and I understand that. But at the same time, like a lot of people were saying, it's not about just beating the mediocre teams. Right. We're trying to get Super Bowls and stuff like that. So I just don't see a plan in New York right now. So, hey, I wish them the best of no luck. And that's where I'm at with it.
Mitch, what is good? Mitch, I actually got to send you a DM. Be on the lookout for that, Mitch. Yeah, man. Ninja said, Rappaport said fourth injury was a blow to the secondary. That was an intelligent take. It is not a blow to the secondary, man. It is not at all. Thibodeau saying we're not rivals is a wild take to me. I beef with the Giants fans. Yeah, man. The Giants fans on Twitter are the worst. Like out here, outside of that app, like I don't even really see Giants fans. Like, I mean, and they cool. Like they just, Giants fans. And the Eagles fans is the same way. Like the Cowboy fans, I can't stand because I'm in the city, so they are everywhere, right? So I'm always going and getting into it with them. But on Twitter, it's the exact opposite. The Giants are the ones that we have so much beef with, which is insane. It's crazy to me, but that's just what it is. Big Simp, what up? What up, Simp? Yeah, man, we lit, man. We showed your clip a little earlier, Simp. You might have missed it. They say everything can go but neighbors. Yeah, what's up, China? I think this your first time chopping it up with us. We definitely appreciate you chopping up. Continue to come back and chop it up with us. But one thing I did notice, man, Dexter Lawrence is a havoc. He's a walking havoc. He's a walking havoc, and I hope they got it dialed up on what they're gonna be able to do to contain that guy, man. But he was dominating last week. He was dominating, and just right where he is, right in the interior. So I'm interested to see what that's going to look like, especially if you want to get some type of running game going. All right, so Smoke, let's get into some of these over unders Vegas style. Everyone in the chat, put your over unders. Let us know if you got over or under. We're gonna go Jaden Daniels passing. What's the line, Smoke?
All right, hold on. I'm right there. Hold on. Let me get to it.
Cowboy fans always sneak into your life as regular humans until the season starts.
They incognito.
Incognito.
All right, Jaden
Fox,
Daniels.
what's up, Fox? Fox say, "Yo, what's up?" That was an old video you had on Twitter crashing out. I did that yesterday. That was fresh, Fox. That was yesterday, man.
Hey, that joke was funny, bro.
Ahead,
But
Smoke.
nah, man. Yeah, so over under Jaden Daniels over 195.5 minus 113, man. I think Jaden can get the over because he missed opportunities last week. He know he did. He looked back at the same film we watched, and they got a better eye than us. So it's just about the confidence now. Like, just let it rip. That's what DQ told the sideline reporter coming out of halftime. Just let it rip. So yeah, I think he can go the over on that, on the 195.
What you think? You think over, South?
Are we talking about a fandom? Like, do we want him to go over, or it was actually what you actually think is going to happen? That's different.
Thank you, Chinese. Chinese says under. I'm sorry, De'Ami Brown is wide receiver 2. Y'all going like tonight. Live. Nah, not tonight, Benjamin. What's tonight? Is something tonight?
The 9:00 thing, I think he was talking about with DT.
Oh, yeah. Command Time going live tonight. That's not me. That's DT, Kayla, and Caleb. They're gonna have one of the Giants fans in on, so that's gonna be good. Yeah, that's gonna be at 9. So yeah, definitely check into that.
We talking
so what
about
you think?
well, we talking about like
what you want. What you want? What is actually going to happen?
I think he's gonna go over. I think he's gonna go over. He got to 195. If we go, man, look, you gotta go. He gotta at least throw for like 220 for us to have a chance to win that game.
Yeah, I definitely think he goes over. I actually think he hits Terry a couple times. Maybe in Dion. I think this actually might be the first game.
Don't say
where we actually see Terry McLaurin gets force fed.
I thought
yes. So just to be clear, Cliff Kingsbury misspoke about him being injured. Right, that's what came out afterwards. You can believe it if you want. It's up to you. But they say he was a healthy scratch last week because he just got to the team. And I don't know what 1 week is going to do to get him up to speed. Jaden could have told him run a post, run a dig, run a comeback, motion, run a slant, whatever. So he's healthy. So we'll see if he plays. But I definitely think he's going to play. Shelly said it all depends on how the O-line protects Jaden, if Jaden trusts them. That's a good point. Mitch says 195 is easy money. JD going to let us eat. Ben says Daniel Jones going to turn to Lamar if Joe would keep it. Yeah, most definitely. All right, so let's go to rushing. Do they have combined rushing for, or just how they got it lined up? Smoke.
Nah, so like I'm on FanDuel. I'm just looking at like the betting odds. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So rushing props. Let's see. You got Jaden 51.5, Brian Robinson 52.5, basically 53. So if you hit a half, just round it up. And Eckler 18 and a half. I like that Eckler. I like the Eckler over. You know what I mean? 18 and a half. I like that. I don't mind Jaden using his legs. I really don't. Like, that's part of the reason we drafted him. That is part of the reason we drafted him. But I want to see progression and things that he's struggling. I know he's not going to struggle with his legs.
Yeah.
But I want to see what you're doing as far as reading the defense, getting the ball out on time, getting the ball downfield with accuracy and stuff like that. So out of that, I'm going to take the Eckler over the 18 and a half.
All right. Chinese got over. Shotty got Jaden over. Fox got Jaden over. South, really quick. Jaden under or over? Over 51. B-Rob over under 53.
Over.
Yeah, I think both of them goes over. I think Eckler gets over 18 too. But I think if anyone doesn't get the over, I think it's Jaden. And that's because we're actually pushing the ball down the field and running. But I definitely think he rushes the ball a couple times. I definitely think he breaks the record for a rookie quarterback rushing, which I think he needs like 34 yards for the first 2 games of the year. I definitely think that RG3, of course. All right, let's do one defense and let's do sacks. Let's do sacks, Smoke, before we already get up out of here.
Okay, let me go to sacks. Let's see.
All right, and everybody in the chat, get ready to stop putting your score predictions in the chat.
Hold on 1 second.
All right, go ahead. I don't know what the sacks going to be. I don't. We should have had like 6 last week, right? We should have had like 6 last week. So
while Smoke looks this up, my sister had an important message to tell.
Oh, go ahead. What's up, sis? Go ahead. Where you at?
She's not here. She told me yesterday we watched the game together last week. She told me to say the Commanders are trash.
Oh my gosh. Why?
She said, tell Deuce and them I said that.
Why, sis?
On TV. I said, all right.
Why, sis? I thought we was cool, man.
For some reason, I can't find the defensive like props and stuff like that on here, so I'm gonna try a different way. But because
that's cool. That's cool.
Straight to, like,
what like y'all think? Let's put it at 2.
It gotta be 2.5.
What you think?
2.5. 2.5 sacks.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. 2.5 sacks. Yeah.
Over under.
Over.
What you got, Sal?
Yeah.
Over. It gotta be.
I think we go over 2. Everybody in the chat, 2.5 sacks, over under. For my score prediction, I got the Commanders winning 23-17. Fox got 24-17, which is kind of close to mine. What you got, South?
I got 30-13.
Ooh, that's okay. Okay. Chinese guy got over with sacks. Shelly got over with sacks. Smoke, what you got? What
No, but listen, at the beginning of the show, I said I woke up this morning feeling good. Feeling good, man. Hey, hey, listen, I had us losing. Like, real talk, 19-17. But no, that is not my prediction. My prediction is we go 1-1. 1-0 this week, 1-1 for the season. We will beat the Giants 26-12. 26-12. And that's my prediction.
Well, how do they get 12, Smoke?
4 field goals.
Graham Gano.
Graham.
I take it.
Shove the field goals in our face, huh?
Yep, I take it. Over. John Allen Payne should feast on the Giants' interior line. I agree. We might not get none over Wisconsin. He had a heck of a game last week, but Shelly said 24-13 us. Cheddar Bob says 31-9 Commanders. Chinese says 31-7. Benjamin says 27-17 Giants or 30. I've never seen a double. I've never seen a double prediction, man. I've never seen a double prediction. A double prediction is nasty, man.
That is crazy. Crazy.
It's nasty, man. It's nasty, man. But yeah, man, definitely, man. Look, man, We definitely appreciate y'all, John. Like I say, man, we had to cut a little short today and start a little early, but definitely tap in with us next week. Fandom has no intelligence, and keep in mind all the crazy stuff that you hear over the internet, on Spaces or wherever. Make sure you screenshot it, bookmark it, send it to me. Let me know that's what you want to talk about. Want us to talk about on the show. Show them some crazy thing that you hear. Last word, South. What you got?
Man, I hope we win, man. I hope we win. I hope we win convincingly. I don't want no skate by.
Smoke, what you got?
It ain't no hoping. We are going to win. We're going to win this week. We good. Ain't no crashing out. Ain't no crashing out.
Let's go.
They gonna
Let's
crash
go.
out.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my last word.
Let's go. And everyone out there, definitely, if you all got time, I got some links in there with some merch that we got. Like this hat, we got some other stuff on there. Please check it out. Go to redzoneinthelab.com, redzoneinthelab.com to kind of see some of the merch that we got. We're gonna have a little bit of so yeah, definitely check it out. But look, we appreciate, we cannot lose today. I am going to crash out if we lose today.
I'm not crashing out.
Enjoy your weekend, folks.
In the show.